honored to get to evaluate your work. Mitchell, if this is your first time here, this part of the hour is often more of a personal conversation between the person who gave the speech and my observations of it. And I learned from Jack at one point that the questions that I provided are not necessarily ones that I need to respond to, but I think I'll be irascible again because they're actually good questions, and I think that the rest of us could learn and benefit from them as well. And so I found it very easy to listen to you, and I could tell that the audience was engaged in your entertaining speech by their body language, their leaning in, facial expressions, laughter at different places of your presentation and the pacing of it. And you used very clearly about 4 different points that you referred back to and tied in at the end and summed up for us. I think that definitely helped our attention to stay with you and present through the storytelling. I think you chose a more serious topic for what could be a lighter speech, and I found myself curious whether, in fact, you had an actual venue in mind where you would be giving this if you were part of a group of caregivers, or if that was fictitious. From what I understand, the purpose of this is to keep people engaged in a light way, and you did that even with a bit of a heavy topic that bears some responsibility to it, and that was well done. The theme of the talk, I believe, was an underlying message of encouragement to embrace challenging situations with courage and grace, and I believe that you did that, and you also kept it very real with concrete examples, and I think that they were relatable to others. It made me admire you more for gracefully managing challenges, and I think that your tips are practical and would leave others inspired. So as much as it was entertaining, I think it was uplifting. And nice development of examples. And it says example of bath. Did you mention anything about bath? Or scheduled time. Your example, yes, of whether the example of that you're going to get barged in on and try and sneak away, but actually to make time for your appointment was a good example that could tie folks in. And my overall impression was that you clearly demonstrated competency for holding the group, and I encourage you to give it again since you weren't sure if you were going to, especially if there's a real need for it. Thank you.